Hi and welcome to One Week at a Time. My name's Brett Burden. I'm going to continue the conversation we've been having in regards to marketing over the last few weeks. Strategic marketing is the topic today. So what is that all about? What does it mean? What's strategic? So strategic simply is starts well before the first sale and continues well after the first sale. Okay. So what I mean by that is before is all the planning and the research and development that we need to do, and after is measuring and testing how well we're actually doing. Okay, won't talk about this one this week. We'll talk about this one and get onto that one the following week. So research and planning. We don't do anywhere near enough planning in our business, and if you have a marketing plan, fantastic, congratulations. I would have to ask you, when was the last time you looked at it though? When was the last time you updated it? So please, you need to be looking at that at least every 3 months and just making sure it's the right plan for your business. But what is a marketing plan? If you don't have one, what is a marketing plan? Quite simply, it's understanding who you are, what your strengths and weaknesses are, the strengths and weaknesses of your product, your client, your target market, and your products, your star products. So let's start off with that one. The first thing you need to recognize in a plan is, what is your product? What is it that you're selling? And I call it a star product. So what's the one thing in your business that in your product range that you love doing, your business is set up to do, it makes really good profit, it's an enjoyable thing to do. So that becomes your star product. You need to determine what that is. Once you've determined what the star product is, you can then really focus on who your target market is. Who's the product, who's the person, who uses that product or who needs that product. And then you can determine the channels to market those directly to that group of people. So who are they? What do they do? What do they read? What do they watch? Where do they gather? What do they do on the weekends? All of those sorts of things can come into play, can become really clear once you've determined who the target market is for your star product. So those are the first steps that you need to look at. You also need to look at the strengths and weaknesses of your product. Have a look at the pricing up against your competitors, and not just go in 5% cheaper because they're doing it. That's certainly not strategic. Well, it is to a degree, but it's not really good strategic. But looking at the benefits of their product over yours and vice versa, what are the strengths of your product, and then looking at your pricing and how that all sits. So that's far more strategic. Looking at your business overall strengths and weaknesses, your own strengths and weaknesses as a business owner, and understanding how that affects your business and how that affects your marketing, or not only affects it, but affects it in a good way. So helping you understand all those things. So you need to take some time. It doesn't take long to put a marketing plan together. We have a simple template called a one-page marketing plan, and we have clients come in and do that workshop with us. It takes half a day. They walk in with no business plan. They walk out with a single-page marketing plan, which will suffice and will actually get really good results, and certainly makes your spend in marketing far more effective, because that's what we're trying to do. Unless you've got really deep pockets and you don't care how much money you throw at marketing, what this is going to do, going through this process, is really going to help you ensure that every cent that you spend in the area of marketing is going to come back in twofold, tenfold, or whatever that might be. So really important step to make sure you're doing it. If you're a small business and you don't have a marketing department, then obviously it's something you're going to need to do. You can contact us, and if you want to get that template, more than happy to send it along to you, or come along to one of our workshops. Please don't hesitate, just give us a yell if you want to do that. But if you can't do that for whatever reason, then you're probably going to need to find someone, because it's really important that you have someone there to play devil's advocate and test you a little bit on some of the thoughts that you may have. So that's what you need to do this week. Don't put it off any longer. If you don't have a marketing plan, this week is all about taking that time to actually put something together, become really strategic. You can download some really good templates off Google anyway, so you don't need ours, but it's there if you want it. Otherwise, get all the documents you need, get a buddy, and go and sit under a coconut tree somewhere and put a marketing plan together for yourself. It doesn't take long, and it's really, really important. So next week, we're going to be talking about this area here, how we go about measuring and testing, and the importance of why we should be doing it. See you then. Bye for now.